And it's okay to be angry. It's exactly. And also what Dr. Joe talks about is there's levels 1 to 10. As long as you're angry in the 1 to 5, you're in that it's good change will come of it. It's when
Right.
you start ramping it up to 8, 9, 10. Now there's damaged relationships, there's aggression.
Right.
There is the possibility of aggression, stuff like that. But anger, managing anger in its purest state is actually an amazing emotion, full of wisdom. I tell that when I'm coaching clients, I go, "Tell me the wisdom of your anger." The wisdom of my anger. Yeah, your anger is wise. It's picking up stuff that you can't understand. So let's try to unpack it. And they feel so empowered because they use their anger for good, you know.
Hey, folks, welcome to Elements of Styles, where we meet with amazing people doing wonderful things. And our focus is to elevate and amplify those missions, messages, and movements. We open source ideas in abundance. Please enjoy as we share those ideas. Hey, folks, welcome back to Elements of Styles. I am super grateful to have this next guest. I first met this author and dragon slayer on the Dr. Joe show. This is a multiple guest on the Dr. Joe show and got to know her really well. She is co-authoring a book with Dr. Joe, which I encourage all of you to embrace and engage with and consume the content therewith. And I'm super excited because she's also agreed to participate in the Josie experiment. So without further ado, please meet Karen Thrall. Welcome to the
Nice.
show.
It's awesome to be here. I'm excited. I feel like we're friends now.
We are.
We're not, no more acquaintances. This is it.
Correct.
We are
Correct.
friends.
Absolutely. And as Dr. Joe says,
Yep.
every friend was once a stranger. So I remember
See?
when you were coming on as a guest, you had, was it because you had another book out?
No, that
Or
was
it was initially the initial book. Okay.
still the same.
So, and I see like Karen Thrall, author. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going in blind. I get the bio minutes before we go live.
Yeah.
So Dr. Joe is live on the air, which is another level of fun for me. And I always was so anxious about reading out loud in school, so that like he gives me the bio, and it's always like long doctors with certificates of foreign names, and I'm just like, this is
Not
awesome.
mine. Oh, no, not mine.
This is awesome. However, folks, Karen is unique in this authorship. So help us understand how you connected with Dr. Joe.
Yeah. And do I have to be beep? Do I have to use beep words or?
No, this is no
Okay.
FCC on this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
good call out.
Okay. uh, I really wanted to write a book on anger management for the workplace. It's not something it's trained as this is what you do. But when the emotions get in the way, that this is what you do kind of just gets thrown out the window, you know. And I felt like it was time to write a book where real stories from real clients about real struggles that they go through, and it's in there. It's storytelling after storytelling of different ways people express anger, because that was my struggle. And I wish I had this book when I was an executive because I have many, many mistakes.
So let's
Okay.
peel that back. Let's
Yeah.
rewind the tape, if you will. What is your background? What is your story? What are you doing
Yeah.
other than
So,
writing an amazing book that's going to help a lot of people?
okay. So I was in the retail fashion industry for footwear, a niche little company, medium-sized company called John Fluvog Shoes. It's called, the tag is Unique Souls, SOLES,
Cool.
for Unique Souls,
Ooh,
SOULS.
I like it.
And it's art on your feet. And a lot of performers and musicians and people who just want to spruce up their outfit, you buy Fluvogs. And it's great. It's a beautiful brand. They're handcrafted, best leathers, all that stuff. So I was with them and I oversaw US and Canada sales, ops, and culture. So I did also the HR because we didn't have HR. So I wore many hats. And at that time, I was also going through a tough time. So my emotions would get the best of me.
Mm.
And I would do a lot of oopsies. just irrational, reactive. And so what I noticed is that my blood would boil and I keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. And then boom, I would just, so it would shock the executive team because out of nowhere, all of a sudden I'm heightened, I'm angry because I didn't know how to manage the initial fuse, the initial little trigger of anger or miffed or frustration. And I would just let it build. Um, that jeopardized my trust, my jeopardized my respect that people had for me. It jeopardized the bonding of the team, the executive team. Fortunately, I would always go back and apologize, and I would do these things trying to make right my wrongs. The owner, designer, John Fluvog, we're still great friends because we had a very transparent, above boards, straight up relationship. So we
Cool.
were able to work through all that. Then I launched my business, Karen Thrall Inc., which is a consultant. I'm a consultant and business coach and executive coach. I took a leap, moved to California,
Nice.
and then I've been doing that for 10 years. And all of that I went through emotionally, I see it every day in every sector. It has a different face, a different name, same emotion. And you had the quiet ones who brood, you have the reactive ones who emote, and then you got everybody in between. And so I knew, okay, it's time. It's time for me to tell my story, tell the stories of these amazing people. And I contacted Dr. Joe to ask permission to use his stuff. Outsmarting Anger, great book. Go buy it and read it. So good.
Yes, agreed.
It changed my life. And then while I'm talking to him, I realized I was plagiarizing him in my book and so I thought maybe I should just ask him to co-author.
So
And
funny.
he said yes. So there it is. That's how we
He
get started.
said yes. Did you hear
He
that, ladies and
said
gentlemen? He
yes.
said yes. That is so inspiring, and on so many levels is that inspiring. I mean, you took your learned life lessons, helped
Yes.
other people
Yes.
directly on a one-on-one, and now reaching many, 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 many more through word
Yeah.
and sharing that message to help those who aren't aware. I had a podcast episode last week with Fred Grosser, a career mediator. So interesting, listener.
Mm.
If you're hearing this for the first time, check that out also. And, you know, we dug very deeply into the self awareness component to like, how am I coming to this situation? And do I understand and honor and empathize with the person who is coming to this conversation with me from their own life perspective? And
Yeah.
how important is that? So, is that kind of
Yeah.
where the learnings are in the book?
Yeah. For me, I have a temper. Now, if,
Yeah,
I know this is audio, this isn't video, correct? This is an
correct.
audio. Okay.
Unless you want
So,
it, I'll share it with you. But
okay. But I don't look like somebody who has a temper. I tend to be known as sparkly and I have a smile on my face. My eyes are bright. I have a temper. And coming to terms with that was very hard on my ego because to me, temper means aggressive, abusive, volatile, all this stuff. And I had to go through therapy to find out that yes, sometimes I have a temper in one or two topics. And they will get me every single time. The faces will change. It'll be Frank, George, Sally, Susie, John, but the trigger, the thing that just gets under my nerves, it really gets my blood boiling, stays the same. I need to figure out what to do with that.
and that's what I remember learning from the first episode from
Yeah.
coming on Dr. Joe was sometimes
Yes.
in some situations
Yes.
I get triggered. I'm not
I,
always that
yeah.
person. Like, don't
No,
put that suit on me as the angry person. It's
I'm not.
sometimes
Yes.
in some situations.
Yes.
That is the that was a real big aha moment for me
Yeah.
listening with
It's
you.
freeing. It's freeing.
Totally.
I'm not ashamed to go, yeah, sometimes I have a temper in one or two topics. Like
Yeah.
I can say it now. And I
Yeah.